To this day, the FA Cup is still one of the most prestigious cup competitions in the world of football. Who doesn't enjoy seeing a minnow club cause major upsets and go on fairy tale runs? It's the magic of the cup, right? But over its history, there's actually been a lot of clubs that have won the FA Cup. So today we're taking the current most competitive 32 previous FA Cup winners, putting them into one big tournament to find the ultimate FA Cup champion. If you enjoy the FA Cup and love underdog stories, hit the like button for me, hit the subscribe button as well with the little noti bell. Let's go. Now, I'm not going to waste your time and go through all the 32 clubs that are participating. You will see them all as we seed them into 8 groups of 4. But because the FA Cup is a very old and historic competition, we're going to use the medieval scroll to seed all the clubs into 8 groups of 4, like back in the Shakespeare days. All right, let's see what Group A is going to look like via our scroll. The first group is Blackpool, Notts County, Southampton, and West Brom. We have our Group A. What about Group B? Group B, it will be Nottingham Forest, Arsenal, who actually have won the most FA Cups. Sunderland is also going to be in there, and so is Newcastle United. That is your Group B. From Group B, we are going to Group C, and Group C is looking like this. Tottenham, yes, they've won the FA Cup before. Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester United. Group C, Group of Death. I did not expect this one. The scroll, Shakespeare, thank you very much. This is incredible. Let's go to Group D. What is Group D gonna look like? What do we got? Ipswich Town, Preston North End, Wigan, and Coventry City. This is kind of like a championship group of death, except Ipswich Town is now in the Premier League starting this season. From Group D, we go to Group E. 3, 2, 1. The scroll gives it to us. Sheffield Wednesday, Leeds United, Burnley, and Sheffield United. Both Sheffield clubs in the same group. Only 3 groups to go, guys. We're going to Group F. And Group F via the scroll. Derby County, Everton, West Ham United, and Huddersfield Town. 2 more groups, 8 more clubs to seed. Group G. It is Blackburn Rovers, Leicester City, Aston Villa, Cardiff City. And our last remaining group, all I know is that Man City will be in it because we haven't seen them yet. Group H, there is Manchester City with Wolves, Bolton, and Portsmouth. Man City always getting the easiest groups no matter what competition they're in. Everyone is on the payroll, including Shakespeare and the scroll. All our 32 FA Cup winners have been seeded into 8 groups of 4, guys. We're gonna go to the end of the group stage matches and see what happens. See who makes it to the round of 16, and we're not gonna have it like the Champions League with the home and away. We're gonna have it like the Euros and the World Cup, where everyone only plays each other once. And the same thing will happen in the knockout rounds all the way to the final, where we're only going to have a 1-match knockout. So you win, you progress, you lose, you're going home. Your club wants to be crowned the ultimate FA Cup champion. It better perform when it matters. Our FA Cup Champions League group stage matches have all been completed, guys. Things are gonna get very, very interesting from here. Let's see who is going to the round of 16 and who is eliminated. In Group A, it is Southampton. 3 wins from 3, 6 goals for, 3 goals against on 9 points. Dominating performance. Blackpool. Yep, Blackpool in 2nd place. They are also progressing, while Notts County is on 3 points. Unfortunately, they are eliminated. And West Brom, I actually expected more from, but they went winless. Group B was topped by Newcastle United, 7 points. They went undefeated as well, 2 wins and 1 draw. And Arsenal is right behind them. Group C, our FA Cup group of death. It was Manchester United, yeah, with Lenny Yoro and Joshua Zirkzee. By the way, the lineups are updated to the most part anyways as of July 27th. So Man United does have Zirkzee and they have Lenny Yoro. Liverpool right behind them on 5 points. Spurs on 4 points. Chelsea 0-3, 0 points. They conceded 7 goals, only scored 2. Here, Spurs and Chelsea, bye-bye. Group D has also more shocks. Preston North End on 7 points. They are going through, followed by Coventry City on 5 points. The newly promoted Premier League side in Ipswich Town, they did not make it in, only on 4 points, 1 point behind Coventry, so they're eliminated. And Wigan were just as bad as Chelsea. In Group E, it was topped by Leeds United on 9 points, 3 wins from 3. Sheffield Wednesday, though, right behind them on 4 points. They also get into the round of 16, while Sheffield United and Burnley also expected much more from them. They were Premier League clubs last season, and now they're eliminated in the group stages. In Group F, it was West Ham United on top on 7 points, followed by Everton on 6 points. Derby County and Huddersfield Town probably couldn't compete with West Ham and Everton, so they're both going home. Group G saw Aston Villa top it on 9 points, and they absolutely smashed this group. They scored 11 goals in 3 matches, followed by the newly promoted Leicester City. They are also qualifying for the round of 16, while Blackburn and Cardiff City, they are going home bye-bye. And finally, in Group H, probably the biggest shock for me, Bolton won the group. Bolton, they beat out Manchester City. Man City still qualified for the round of 16. They came in second, but they were also pushed to the limit by Wolves. Wolves a little bit hard done by. Also 4 points, just like Man City, but Man City scored 1 more goal, so Man City qualifies, and Wolves are going home, and Portsmouth is eliminated as well. So our round of 16 FA Cup matches are looking like this. Newcastle will take on Liverpool, a huge matchup. Man United got it easy, maybe not. They're gonna face Blackpool. Southampton will take on Manchester City. Southampton hard done by. They finished first of their group, but Man City finished second, so now Southampton has to play City. West Ham will take on Arsenal, another big matchup. So many huge matchups already. Leeds United will face Everton. Bolton will take on Sheffield Wednesday. One of them will be in the quarterfinals. Aston Villa will take on Coventry City, and then Preston North End will take on Leicester. One of them will also be in the last 8. Our first round of 16 matchup, it is at St. James's Park. Newcastle taking on Liverpool for a spot in the quarterfinals in the last 8, and we have maybe an upset, maybe not. It was at St. James's Park, so Liverpool went there and stole it. Well, this would be an upset for the ages, wouldn't it be? Xerxes and Lenny Yoro both start for Manchester United, and it is at Old Trafford for a spot in the quarterfinals in the last 8. It probably should be Man United. It was actually quite close. Blackpool took the lead, but then Rashford and then Diego Dallo, they put it away for Man United. Man United moves on. Another big round of 16 matchup, Southampton versus Manchester City, but it is at St. Mary's Stadium. Although Southampton, they don't have Adam Armstrong because he's on a red card, so he can't play in this game, so Stewart has to start. This would be a huge upset. Can it happen? It can happen! Yes! Yes, justice is served. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Holland missed the penalty. So did Jack Grealish. They both missed penalties. Southampton eliminate Manchester City. Oh, you just love to see it, don't you? But now it's time for West Ham versus Arsenal at the London Stadium. One of them will be in the quarters as well. It is going to be Arsenal. It is Declan Rice, Saka, and Jorginho. Kudus scores. Bowen score for West Ham. It's just not enough. Arsenal is in. Leeds versus Everton, Championship versus the Premier League. Who is taking it down? Who is going there? It is Leeds United. Leeds United take out Everton. I told you, this competition, man. The magic of the cup. Fairy tales are being told. Bolton Wanderers versus Sheffield Wednesday for a spot in the quarters, the last 8. Bolton or Sheffield? Who is going through? Sheffield Wednesday through the Canadian Ugbo. Ugbo in the 88th minute. That's right. He's Canadian. That's right. And he just put Sheffield Wednesday into the quarterfinals. Aston Villa versus Coventry for a spot in the quarterfinals. Aston Villa by far the favorite in this matchup, and they should win it, and they do win it through Tielemans and Watkins. Although it was close, Sims gave Coventry the lead, but then Tielemans and Watkins, they put it away. They put it to bed. Aston Villa is in, Coventry is out. And the last round of 16 affair, it is Preston North End versus the newly promoted Leicester City for the final spot in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. My gosh, what's happening in these matchups, guys? It went to extra time, and Preston North End somehow pulled it off, and they eliminate Leicester City. Dude, these results are absolutely ridiculous, man. These are the quarterfinals now. It's Liverpool versus Manchester United. Southampton, I mean, they just can't catch a break, eh? They beat Manchester City, now they gotta face Arsenal. Leeds United will take on Sheffield Wednesday for a spot in the last 4, and then Aston Villa will go up against Preston North End. I got absolutely no idea what's gonna happen, but I'm excited to find out. Quarterfinal number 1 at Anfield, Liverpool versus Manchester United for a spot in the final 4, and it goes to Liverpool. A nice run by Manchester United. This is a very tough competition to win. It is Gakpo, it is McAllister, and it is Cody Gakpo once again in extra time. Liverpool in the final 4. Brother, there's absolutely no way Southampton is beating Man City. 3 and then beating Arsenal. Adam Armstrong is back, by the way. Can Southampton actually do it? There's just no way, right? There is just no way. It's Adam Armstrong. I got no words. It's the magic. It's gotta be the magic of the cup, man. It's like the game understands what we're trying to do and just gives us these results. Southampton, they beat City, they beat Arsenal, and now they're in the last 4 of the FA Cup. I'm absolutely spent after that run by Southampton. I don't even care what happens anymore. Quarterfinal number 3, it is Leeds versus Sheffield Wednesday. One of them will be in the last 4, and it is going to be Leeds United. They just edge out Sheffield Wednesday. Pirro scores with a brace for Leeds United. Leeds United, man, congrats. In the last 4, that's amazing. And our last quarterfinal, it is another David versus Goliath. It is Aston Villa versus Preston North End. Yeah, probably Aston Villa. I would say Aston Villa. There it is. It is Aston Villa. It was close once again. Actually, it wasn't that close. I mean, Lindsay for Preston pulled one back in the 83rd. They had 7 minutes to get an equalizer. They didn't. Aston Villa in the semifinals of our FA Cup Champions League. Our semifinals, it is Liverpool versus Southampton. I mean, when is Southampton's break gonna come? Can they not have faced like Leeds or something? Even Aston Villa would have been all right. My gosh, Southampton, it just, there's no way. Their run probably stops at Liverpool. And the other matchup, it's Leeds versus Aston Villa. Well, here we go. We're at Anfield. It's Liverpool taking on Southampton for a spot in the FA Cup Champions League final. No matter what happens to Southampton here, we have to give them a round of applause and some hearts in the comments. What they've been doing in this competition is really unimaginable, but let's see if they can do it again. Probably not. They ran out of gas. They ran out of gas, guys. Yeah. Mo Salah, Alexander-Arnold, Luis Diaz, 3-0. That's the end of the road for Southampton. Actually, kind of sad to see. Not gonna lie to you guys. I wanted to Southampton to get to this final, but it wasn't meant to be today. Leeds United has only one hope because it is at Elland Road. Can they beat Aston Villa at home to face Liverpool in the final? Can they do it? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. The magic of the cup. I wish I had a Leeds United shirt. I don't have one. I don't have one, but Leeds United is going to the FA Cup Champions League final. And the Golden Boot race in the final will heat up because Joel Pirro from Leeds United has 6 goals in 6 matches. He is leading the way, but Luis Diaz from Liverpool, he is right there. 5 goals in 6 matches. Can he maybe steal the show in the final? We are at Wembley Stadium for the final, the Champions League final of FA Cup winners. It is Liverpool versus Leeds United. Here we go. It is kickoff time. Liverpool in the red, Leeds in the white kits. Honestly, this Leeds squad isn't bad, man. Mo Salah to Cody Gakpo. And Liverpool will break out on the attack. Fast, fast, fast. Look at them go. Strike does very, very well. Junior Firpo is there. Somerville into the midfield to Ampadu. Pirro on the ball. Looking for Somerville. Somerville in the box. Somerville versus Alisson. Leeds United. Leeds United. You love to see it. It's 1-0. Pirro. He provided that assist to Somerville. He didn't score. Reuter to Nanto. Nanto out wide to... There's Bogle. Bogle is there. He's only 73 rated, but he's doing his... Jorginho Reuter. Nanto. Ampadu. Man, what's happening with Leeds United? Jorginho now. Nanto in the box. Nanto. Alisson with the save. Are we all cheering for Leeds here? Like, just for the magic of the cup? Ampadu. Former Man City player, right? I believe. Somerville. Somerville. What a player this guy is. What a player. He probably doesn't deserve to be in the championship. He really doesn't. Gruev. Somerville. Somerville cuts back. Forces a corner. Is the ref gonna blow it for halftime? Yes, he is. Leeds United are 45 minutes away from doing something just very, very special. From doing the unthinkable. Winning the Champions League of FA Cup winners. Second half kickoff, 45 minutes left. Liverpool has to get their act together. They weren't good in that first half. They really weren't. And we're playing on neutral ground at Wembley Stadium. Holding on. Carrying it into the midfield. Ampadu. Ethan Ampadu gets around one. Another baller. Crescencio Somerville. Oh, I'm excited to watch this guy again. Somerville, Pirro, weak header on target. Alisson with another save, a simple save, but yet another save. Can we see some Salah magic? What can you do, Salah? Gets around the one. Mo Salah Salah, you gonna shoot? No, he drops it off to McAllister. No, the chance is gone. Endo, what a pass. McAllister, shot. It's wide. Oh my. And changes are being made. Wilfred Gnonto is coming off. Dan James is coming on. Former Manchester United player. There he is. He is on the field for the last 25 minutes or so. Meslier, he'll go long. And he'll find Dan James. Shows really nice skill. Unbelievable. Piru. James to Bogle. Bogle in the attacking end. In the third, drops it off to Piru. Piru, shot block. Jorginho! Yes! Leeds United will not give up. They will not go gentle into that good night. And if they do, they're taking the FA Cup with them. An unbelievable finish. What a story. It's 2-0 for Leeds. Nice pass out wide. Diaz, covered by Bogle, to Gakpo. McAllister! Ilan Meslier, his biggest save yet. And the goal scorer, Jorginho Rutter, will take a yellow card. They do have a corner, though. Salah will put it in the box. Ampadu out. Endo is there. He collects. Endo. Gakpo. Liverpool is trying everything. I mean, they need a goal fast. Leeds is just trying to survive at this point. Konate. McAllister. Gakpo. Long range effort, nothing there. Rodon does well. Strike now. He'll clear for danger. Leeds United will be crowned the ultimate FA Cup champion. You would have thought it would be Man City, maybe Man United, maybe Chelsea, maybe Arsenal, maybe Liverpool. We thought maybe it could be Southampton, but it's not. That's the final whistle. It's Leeds United. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. What a story. What a run. What a team. Leeds United. They will lift this FA Cup Champions League trophy, guys. Rodon is the captain and he will do the lifting, but everyone else is right beside him. Somerville is there. Dan James is there. Ilan Meslier is there. Leeds United, the fairy tale story, the brilliant run. You could not write this up. You couldn't make this up. A video for the history books, guys. Leeds United, they got out of their group. They beat tough opponents and then they finally beat Liverpool in the final. Fully deserving. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button for me. If you have any other cool ideas that you want to see on the channel, please comment your ideas down below. I am out of energy after all the screaming and the yelling and all the emotions that we went through on this wonderful roller coaster. Leeds United, your ultimate FA Cup winners. They win the Champions League. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace, 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 peace. Mwah.